got me addicted to your touch. You got me addicted, I'm feeling the rush. I'm so addicted I can't go without a fix. Baby, I'm tongue-tied and start talking with a lisp. I'm so addicted I need you around all the time. A stingy ass nigga, I let the world know you're mine. I'm truly addicted and I'm not ashamed. Rather be wild if you can't have me tame. I remember the first...
Okay, so we're back for the second episode. Well, not the second episode, the second video for today. The one that followed the previous one was Reintroduction. This is all about confidence in the music industry. You know, how it can be helpful and how it can also be detrimental at the same time, because it can be both. And I'm going to tie the confidence piece to my story and use that as a way of y'all catching up with, well, rather me catching up with, I don't fucking know. Anyway, moving on from that, that was a disaster. I wanted to say that's my way of catching up, but what am I catching up to, right? So here's the thing. Okay, so let's talk about confidence. I start talking about the beginning. So I'm going to go as far back as COVID and the stay-at-home order and shit. Okay? Excuse me. So before I started working this retail job, I was working at a restaurant, right? And this was kind of during the hiatus that I haven't been producing videos, but probably even longer than. So basically, what had taken place was, you know, obviously COVID stay-at-home orders, and it was kind of a weird place because at that moment I was thinking about trying to start making changes to my life for real. You know what I'm saying? I always kind of been dancing with the idea, but I wanted to start really, you know, really being serious about it and really taking that step forward, because back then I didn't have any motivation. I was lazy as fuck, and I didn't really want to, like, I was the type of individual that liked to say what I was going to do. I like to dream big. I like to talk, but I never walked the walk. I bought like a bunch of equipment and shit and really never put it to use. You know what I mean? Now, this is before I decided to start doing music. This is kind of in the range where I was like, okay, like, I'm going to find a way to use acting as a way to get my foot in the door. That's what I was in the mindset. I still want to act, and I still love acting just as much as I did back then. It's just that my focus as of right now has been more music. So I finally decided to start taking people's advice about Second City, right? Because everyone was talking about, like, people that was coming in. I was telling people I was majoring in theater and drama. I'm not gonna lie. Well, here's the ironic part. I'm not gonna lie to y'all right now. But I did lie to people in the past, because you might or might not have known. I was kicked out of, I went to Indiana University, Bloomington for a semester before I was kicked out because I couldn't pay the tuition. At that particular time, I didn't know up until orientation that you have to pay half of that semester. So I think it costed $49,000-ish, roughly, to attend Indiana University for a year. So I had to pay roughly, I think, $25,000 in that. And obviously, I didn't have close to that number, so basically just had to start working. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about the Indiana Bloomington thing very, very briefly. So I think my first encounter with, you know, dealing with mental health issues and anxiety came from when I started to realize that I was no longer going to be in college anymore. And it wasn't really just because of that. It was just the feeling of like, oh damn, I'm going to have to live in my parents' house. It's kind of fucked up. Like, I really worked hard to be here. I really wasn't working hard as much as I should. Like, I was a smart kid. I did a good job in school. But I really didn't get the motivation that I needed to be strong in my own life until later on, to really take control. So, just long story short, I'm probably going to talk about the Indiana thing some other time. That's not really, if I talk about that, then this video is going to be all day. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward to COVID and the rest of my thing, right? So, a little bit previous, before the stay-at-home order, I'd say a week or two before the stay-at-home order, I had cut my finger just doing dumb shit in the house. So I cut my finger on a light bulb, and what ended up happening is I ended up getting like this big-ass little flesh wound, if that's what you call it. It was a big-ass cut that like really just took my skin completely off on my middle finger. And I went to the hospital. So honestly, at that particular point, I was just hoping that there wasn't any glass in that finger. I didn't give a shit about anything else. Like if it was just bleeding because I got cut, I would have been at ease. But I was really, really scared to not have any fucking glass in my finger. Okay? So we went to the hospital, and basically they didn't do shit besides what you can do. Like you can literally go to the store or your local pharmaceutical and pick these shits up. Like it's easy, right? It's just like all they did was they put iodine on my hand, some hydrogen peroxide, put like this big foam block to kind of put pressure on my finger to stop the bleeding, and just wrapped it up with adhesives, right? This shit could have been done at home. There was no glass in my shit, so I moved on. And then I think they might have put some kind of antibacterial medication, something similar to Neosporin. It's supposed to be like an anti-infection kind of thing, if that's even a word. I called the job and told them that, hey, like, I just cut my finger, I had an emergency, I had to take the day off today. So I took the day off that day, and then I plan to go back to work, but not really trying to get into too much detail. I was pretty much forced to have to take a whole fucking week off. Now, you know when you're poor, you don't have shit. You're taking a week off of work, especially when you don't work full time. Fuck, that's rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really rough on your pockets already. So I was put in a position where, in my opinion, I was like, you know what? I'll take that day off that I hurt my finger and just go the next day. Told my job that I'm gonna have to, like, kind of said some shit where like, hey, the doctor said I had to stay home, this, that, and the third. So I stayed home that whole week. So I come back, and they either scheduled me for 1 day or 2 days. I told the owner of the place, I was like, listen, I cut my finger, and then I had the bandage around it the whole time. I'm not going to be able to cash people out at the drive, because I was working the drive. I was scheduled to be on the drive-through that particular shift. So I told him, I said, I'm not going to be able to cash anybody out because of my finger. He says, okay. Okay? So after I told him that, and I had the evidence, I didn't show him the scar or whatever, but I did have the bandage wrapped around and shit like that. So I told him that because you don't want to re-aggravate and try to, I don't want to say reopen the wound, but you don't want to aggravate the wound. Okay? Because like, there's all sorts of kind of infections that can occur, and just shit like the wound, even though it was a week, it still hurt a little bit, and it still could really be re-aggravated if I start moving it around too much and I'm back to square one, then that's no good. So it would happen to my right hand, so I was only really, I asked him if I can only take orders, just kind of pushing the buttons on the register, because I could do that with one hand. This nigga ignored me, and pretty much I was forced to cash out regardless. So he didn't give a fuck about what I told him. After that shift, we're going to fast forward to the next week. The next week, I do not get scheduled at all. Not trying to say too much, but after that had taken place and I realized I was not on the schedule at all, I thought I had gotten fired, but like, they didn't put me on the schedule that week. Mind you, this is during the stay-at-home order. Okay, this was sometime in April. So the people that were talking to me, you know, people that were close to me were saying, hey, like, if they didn't schedule that whole week, you need to go on unemployment. Because you can't get unemployment. Like, number one, not being scheduled a week, that hurts anybody's income, right? And that's kind of fucked up considering the fact that I had been in that job over a year. I get it that, like, the hours were kind of constrained, and the only thing that we could do, because the dining room had been closed, was work the drive-thru, but that's really fucked up. But anyway, I didn't know too much about the unemployment field, but I was like, you know what, that just seemed like a good idea, because you know what I'm saying, if this could be a trend, I didn't know what the hell was going to happen. So of course it made sense. I was like, you know, I listened to the advice that was given to me, and I told the owner, I was like, hey, mind you, this is the same fucking owner that allowed me to cash people out with a bad finger. I don't feel safe with the environment, this, that, and the third. concerning the COVID conditions or whatever. In the interest of my safety, I'm going to, you know, sit this one out, and then I'll come back when COVID ends. Dude was like, okay, left it at that. So here I am on unemployment, kept filing the shit every week. And mind you, there was an extra bonus in there. I don't know if they still have it or not. There's an extra bonus. I think it was like $600 extra on top of which the normal rate, because it was COVID. So a couple months had passed, maybe a few months. And then June comes. I kept trying to make sure I registered every week. So all of a sudden, I get, I think this is about May or June, sometime around that. I get a letter. So mind you, I'm broke as fuck for like pretty much the whole month of April, or at the very least a half month of April, May, and then I think June was when I got the letter. So roughly about 2 to 3 months. So I get a letter telling me that I had to like expect a phone call from the unemployment office. So I get the phone call, and they tell me that I'm not eligible because I had quit my job. I didn't fucking quit my job. Okay, so like that, I was like, yo, that's a complete lie. I did not quit my job. On top of that, they was like talking to me about like, yeah, they say that you hurt your finger or whatever, and I was like, what the fuck does my finger have anything to do with it? That was a week before the week they didn't schedule me. That shit was over now. I came back to work. So they utilized the incident with my hand to basically make a case that I have attendance issues, or try to build up that like, hey, just leading up to him quitting, he was not showing up to work just for the fuck of it. Despite the fact of me telling them, I actually had a feeling on the inside that they was going to side with the company anyway. And then I think a week after that, I'm sitting up there playing the game, whatever, and I'm just hoping, because inside I knew that it might not have taken place. They're going to side with the company, especially with the $600 added extra to this shit. They're not trying to get that to nobody. They trying to make that shit as hard as fucking possible. They trying to make that shit seem like you signed up for the goddamn Secret Service. So I'm playing the game, whatever. I get the letter, and I open the letter, and they said I'm not eligible for unemployment benefits. So that got me pissed the fuck off, because here I am for months, like, not getting no fucking money, no income whatsoever. And all I'm really doing with my life at that particular time is just playing the fucking video game. And then hoping that, you know, the video game, the time period that I'm playing the video game was going to help me cope with the shit that I was dealing with. And the truth of the matter is, it did not. It was just like a temporary fix. It's kind of like a drug, you know, like any addiction. It's like, in the beginning, you know, you're going to get that high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to feel the moment where, like, hey, like, I'm completely worry free. Like, I'm in this euphoric kind of position, if you will, right? And then later on down the line, as you take more of the drug, in my case, is playing the video game more, you need to play longer to try to get to that high point, that euphoric point, in a way where it's actually doing something for you. You know what I mean? So, you know, at that point, just me just playing longer and longer, and me kind of playing it damn near every day, I'm like, it didn't help me go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that was really fucking frustrating. But I brought it on myself. I didn't develop the work ethic and the motivation. And I was very, very lazy for a long period of time. I remember I was a smart ass kid at school. Okay, but what I would like to do, like, instead of me kind of going through, you know, being sociable in school and doing social activities, I remember I was in high school, and I fucking, you know, I would eat lunch in the classroom because we were allowed to eat. And during my lunch period, I would go down to the fucking, what they called it, the IRC or whatever. I would go down to the school library, go on the computer and play fucking NBA Live 97. Yeah, so this video game addiction I had for a very long period of time. I no longer have it anymore, but we're going to get to that part. Right? I'm kind of jumping the gun. Okay. Fast forward that, I'm broke as fuck, not doing anything with my life. And then later on down the line, all of these feelings and emotions start to take place, and then I'm kind of forced to take a job that I don't want to take. Right? And I had found another job, but then the circumstances in my life couldn't allow me to take the job that I found for myself. So I had to basically work a job I didn't really want to do. Okay, I'm not gonna like get into too much detail on that. That was really annoying. And then all these emotions started going through me at that particular time. Right? Like the feeling of worthlessness, you know. It's kind of like I had this thing in my head with like, what the fuck am I really doing with my life? I'm not doing anything. Like I'm sitting up here and I'm just a fucking waste of space. Right? And you know, I'm just, I don't know. Like I don't know how to explain it any further than that, but you get the general gist. So mentally, I was probably in the worst shape of my life around that time period. And then I came to the realization that you know, I needed to start trying to do something with myself and try to make something happen right away. Cause I didn't want to. I'm tired of living with my parents. So I was like, you know what? The skit shit didn't work, but you need to find something right now that you can do to try to make some serious money, like something that you can like kind of like work your way along that can happen kind of fast, right? That was my opinion. I don't want to say it's like a get rich quick kind of thing, but that's kind of the mindset. I was like, listen, if I can get really good at this, I can get rich fast and just be on my way, right? And I don't have to worry about all the bullshit I'm dealing with right now, and I can make something in my life and just move forward, you know what I'm saying, and really be independent 100% for the first time in my life. Obviously that didn't take place. Right, but again, we're not done yet. Like listen, my shit's still out there, and I got more shit coming as well. So like, I ain't done with that. But yeah, that's how it was. And then over time, I decided to start kind of learning the music industry and kind of learning the business side of things. And during that particular time, in the beginning, especially I would say after Pleasure is Pain and after XXL 21, this is the time where I actually really start, you know, going on YouTube and start looking at different information about the music industry, finding certain channels that will provide the valuable information and kind of encourage me to keep going and just kind of figuring out the next steps to move forward. So with Pleasure is Pain and XXL 21 not really hitting the way I expected it to, and just like it really brought feelings of like damn, like you a bum ass nigga, like you're not doing nothing. Like you're telling yourself and you're telling everybody around you that you the best in the motherfucking world and you got all this talent, but ain't shit happening. You know what I'm saying? And then just the pressure of really trying to do something with my life that I felt like was worthwhile, that just crept in, and it really just tore me apart. And then that brought about all of the, because I was alone for pretty much damn near all of my school years, you know what I'm saying? So the self-esteem, I always used to ask myself, back then I was just the type of guy that's just like really timid, very non-confrontational, wanted to try to be friendly with everybody, didn't want to really piss people off. Like I was moving in that mindset to kind of like, what could I do to fit in so my classmates, my peers can like me. And after a while I started thinking to myself like, damn, you don't have no girlfriend, you ain't got no friends. You know, at some point in time, is it really the people or is it you? I couldn't find a reason or really think of a reason of why I was truly alone. And you know, later on down the line, I just realized that like I didn't need fake people in my life. You know what I mean? Like I didn't need people that, you know, pretending that they were for me, or, you know, would put up this smoke screen, so to speak, as if they really gave a fuck about me. And the truth of the matter is, they don't. You know what I'm saying? They're just pretending and being fake, being fraudulent. So I realized that later on. At that particular time, I was just kind of going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? It's all, you know, when I really started going through these panic attacks and these anxiety attacks and shit like that, remember these emotional breakdowns. There would be moments where I would break down in my job and shit like that. Like I would do a good job of hiding it, but you know what I'm saying. And then I realized that there were certain people in my life that when push came to shove and I was really going through shit and I needed somebody to come through for me and be there for me, I realized that those people were not there for me. And I also realized I had to stop giving my energy, because at some point in time I was like, you know what, maybe I'm just not being understanding of the other person. But then also on the flip side of it, I had to realize that, hey, if this keeps happening at a regular occurrence, this has nothing to do with, you know, you being unfair or you expecting too much out of them. They expect too little out of themselves, and they are not good friends. They're not people you need to have around in your life. You need to get rid of them. So it took me a while because I kept forgiving them and making up excuses and thinking that I was being unfair with my expectations of the type of people that they should be, you know, as far as being involved in my life and being there for me. And it never came to fruition. So I came to the realization that those are the people you need to just kind of like keep them at arm's length. You don't have to be for them, nothing like that, but keep them at arm's length. They're not worth it. Okay? So, you know, and then also I remember writing my first song. I'm not going to say what song it is, but it wasn't Pleasure is Pain. That like, I've written some songs not middle school. I've written some songs in high school, but I was doing it at the lunch table just fucking around. I didn't really think too much of like trying to make it a career until much later, obviously. So this is my first official song. I wrote it, and then the song, it's not going to be in Road to Double XL, but I promise you that song will be coming out soon. And when that song comes out, I'll do a video on that, and then go back to this one and reveal that this is the song I'm talking about. When I wrote that song, I basically wrote everything that was bothering me in my entire life. Just kind of summarized it into a song. And the shit was so fucking powerful that not only did I break down, that whole day, it's just like, I don't know, it's something different about confronting all of your demons in a way, or being forced to. And that's what that song did. It forced me to start confronting my demons. You know what I'm saying? Just really just like, this is reality. That's kind of the way it was. So, moving forward, you know, over time, like when I started watching these YouTube videos, I found a couple people. So there's this one individual that gave really, really good advice, outstanding advice, and they knew what they were talking about. And they were sharing some shit and really giving out game that most people did not do. You know, relating to giving advice about the music industry and talking about it and sharing that knowledge. They were one of a kind in how their presentation. Until this day, they're very, very good. And I don't think there's any YouTuber out there that really gets on that level. But here's the flip side, right? The flip side is that they were so goddamn negative. Like, fucking around with glass half empty people is just, it takes a toll on you after a while. It really does, because it's like they just are so discouraged, and their negative energy that they bring, their pessimistic attitude, is so undesirable. Like, not undesirable, but like, they're so degraded. I mean, they really suck all of the energy that you have out of you. You know what I'm saying? And especially because mentally at that particular point, I was really, really vulnerable. Like, you know, any little thing anybody said about my music or about myself, it hit home. And a lot of the shit that that this individual, I'm not going to say the name, that this individual was saying, you know, and how they presented, you know, how they presented themselves, how they talk, it was almost, not only almost degrading, it was kind of like, it made you want to give up because the person was so goddamn negative, and you just really think about it like, damn, I'm going through so much in my life, my circumstances are already discouraging enough, and I have these big ass goals to be the greatest musician, the greatest hip hop and R&B artist in the world, like pertaining to myself. Like, that goal is already in itself such a long shot, and those circumstances are like, the odds are so stacked against you that there's already enough, you know, drama and problems and obstacles in my life. And then now I have this individual that's just talking real disgusting. You know, they're puffing their chest out. They sit like, the person is seem like they're so superior, and then like, when I listen to the person's music, I'm like, yeah, congratulations. You know, you achieved something that not a lot of people done as far as like your music. Like, he charted pretty, this person charted pretty high. But your music to your intended audience and your intended country is corny as hell. And even your own fan base doesn't really fuck with your music like that. They're not walking around, they're not driving around bumping your shit. Nobody's coming around saying, oh, when's your next song, whatever. This person was so goddamn just... If I say the word, it's going to kind of reveal who I'm talking about. But this person made a video about something that they actually are. Like, it's a trait that they claim that they're not. And they made a 2-hour fucking video claiming that they're not. But in all actuality, that's exactly who they are. Right? Just very, very just like a complete fucking snob. And I just was like, at that particular time, I had to take a break. Now this is before I got back. Because I temporarily went back on him until he said some wild shit that I couldn't fuck with him anymore. But pertaining to the first time I've encountered this individual and I've watched this person's videos, you know, it just was like, it made me want to give up. I'm just like, nah, maybe I'm not good enough. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really, really difficult. I'm gonna tell you, it's really difficult to be the only person that believes that you are capable of accomplishing your goal, right? Because you tell people this and they're like, they kind of laugh, and they kind of like, you know, be like, oh, I'm there for this, that, and third. Like, and then some people just really they just make funny to the point where like they feel like it's not going to happen. So me personally, I'm the only person, even right now, I'm the only person that believe that can very well be not very well. I'm the only person that knows that I have the potential. I don't have the potential, fuck that. That I'm going to be the best hip-hop and R&B artist in the world. The only person that believes that. And I have the fucking skill set to do it. Right? Songwriting, there's no one among my peers that is fucking with me in that department. Versatility, like, you ever listen to an artist and like the artist is great for a, you know, one particular thing, but they're trying too hard to be versatile, and they're trying too hard to fit into what audience wants, that they come off kind of like, it comes unnatural and they sound really corny. When I'm versatile, which is actually, in a way, it's kind of my weakness because it's kind of like fucking with my brand, because I like to do different shit when it comes to hip hop and R&B. I'm just like, I'm not just focused on this type of beats. I'm not just focused on this type of style of hip hop, this type of style of R&B. I'm kind of like a little bit all across the board. I'm not just old school hip hop or just new school hip hop. I go into both and I blend in. I try to blend in really, really well. And I could do pretty much anything I fucking like. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really too big on dance hall shit. I'm just like, that's just one thing I'm not interested in doing. So like, y'all probably won't catch me doing that. My storytelling's outstanding. I do the best I can to try to talk about a variety of subjects, and definitely try to talk about some real shit. Like, of course, I got my entertaining shit, but I definitely try to do the best I can to talk about shit that's really hit home for myself, because it's real and it's personal, and just, you know, really have something that you know, people can look at it and say, hey, I relate to that story, or that your story, or certain aspects of your story and the shit that you've been through, I can connect with that. I can connect with certain aspects of your life story that you're telling through your music. Right, so I have a lot of shit like that. I got a lot of shit coming up with Road to Double XL. So yeah. So, you know, before I get to that, I'm going to tell y'all something real quickly when it comes to mixing and mastering. Now, obviously, y'all know that Pleasure is Pain and Double XL 21. If y'all, I think I can retrieve the Double XL 21 because that's on my distro kit. I released Pleasure is Pain on Songcast. Moving on past that, we're going to talk about the mixing and mastering shit. So, Double XL 21 and Pleasure is Pain were completely ass the way I did it. So, I decided to get somebody else to do it. So I just randomly put a tweet out there like, hey, I really need an engineer. So some guy replied, I'm not gonna, put out the name, but some person, they commented under my comment and they asked me to DM, and I DM'd this person. This person happened to be a freelance engineer. Okay? A freelance producer, if you will. Okay? So, and then this person does his own shit, makes his own songs as well. Right? So we go back and forth negotiating the price. He was supposed to do Pleasure is Pain, Double XL 21. Then I had a third mixtape coming up. I never released it, and it's not going to come to fruition, so there's no point in talking about it. But there was 3 total mixtapes I was supposed to put out. We get the work started, and I get to work back. Now, quick disclaimer. From a performance perspective and kind of putting the takes together, I could have done a better job. Okay, like you know how you're in a recording session and you pick some takes that they're not trash, but they definitely could have been better. I am going to admit firsthand that I could have done a better job. The session wasn't hot. The project wasn't hot trash for him to not have anything, have something decent to work with, right? And what he gave to me, I swear to God, I have PTSD to this very day. He gave me some god-awful trash. I mean, this nigga turned the wetness, which if you turn the wetness on a reverb, it causes more delay and more echo, and it was just the whole fucking, damn near the whole, he only did Pleasure is Pain. He didn't get to Double XL 21 and the other mixtape I had planned out. But, god damn. A lot of people be talking about the word, the phrase ear cancer. That motherfucker was ear cancer. And I also know that, the performances were better than what I had previously on Pleasure is Pain and definitely on Double XL 21. When somebody takes your work and just really fucks it up and just misrepresents it, it's kind of like a huge slap in the face and it's disrespectful. So that, I swear to God, I think for a week or 2 I was depressed and I was like, you know what? I paid him $600. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've wasted on mixing and mastering. I've wasted $1,500 fucking dollars, or roughly $1,000 to $1,500 alone. I've lost that shit on mixing and mastering. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So I try to go back into it again, learn some more information. Help me, Devon. I'm telling you right now. Shout out to Help Me, Devon Terrell. Anybody, I don't care what digital audio workspace DAW that you're using. If you want to learn how to mix and master and do it correctly and you're just starting out, use Devon Terrell. He does a great job of actually, because a lot of people, you ever notice a YouTuber that just like, they're doing a tutorial and they just start going through shit and start pressing different knobs. So they'll tell you maybe the general gist of what they're doing, but then there's certain intricate details that's actually critical to know in order for you to understand what the fuck they're doing in totality. And they will skip over those. Devon Terrell will not do that. He basically talks to you like you're stupid. And I know that sounds really weird, but that's what you need. With something complicated such as mixing and mastering, you need somebody to talk to you like you're stupid. Because he really just does a good job of just reiterating everything he says, really breaking it down, and really just talking to you like you're having a regular conversation with a person. Shout out to Devon Terrell. I highly recommend him for anybody that's just starting out. Okay, please, like, if y'all want to learn how to do it for real, y'all want to like get somebody that's actually like easier to listen to and easier on your brain, it won't stress you the fuck out. and overwhelming, because the idea of mixing and mastering and doing it the right way is already overwhelming, and then the pressure of people and how they perceive it. But he just really goes over everything and really simplifies it so you understand it. Took the notes that I had. I pretty much watched a bunch of his videos, took a bunch of notes. Later on down the line, probably most likely when we blow up, I'm gonna actually share with y'all the notes that I took that I've received from his videos. I'm not gonna do it anytime soon, but when we blow up in music, like, I'm gonna go revisit it and actually show that to y'all. So I go back in the session to start. This is my third attempt at mixing and mastering, and the first song I can't even fucking get past. It's like I know a little bit about what to do, but like, cause back then I used to just fucking just choose presets for all the, like, choose a preset for EQ, choose a preset for compression, shit like that. So then I had to actually go back and actually start fucking with the buttons based on the notes. It just overwhelmed the fuck out of me. I was stressed out and I realized I didn't need it, right? And then this, mind you, this was after I paid this person $600, right? And I threw that shit out the window. Went to Fiverr. Fiverr was a huge lifesaver. Before you know it, there it goes. Okay, so trying to end my story and then kind of talking about confidence and how it can hurt you. So I'm going to try to end my story. So there's two people that I feel like were very, very critical in me developing. Okay. Number one, I got to give a lot of shout out to Rob Level, right? Because the other person I was talking about that I did not name a name, like, he was just, I went back to him because, like, I developed a strong mindset, like, you know what, don't worry about all this external bullshit, don't worry about no discouragement, just focus on what you can control. What you can't control is you making the music, focus on you making, don't focus on nobody's fucking opinions or, discouraging negative behavior. And I found a way through that, but like I said, after he said some wild bullshit, I think a few months ago, I was like, you know what, that's a wrap. I'm no longer watching the videos or giving them my support because I don't believe in that, okay? I didn't believe in the words that came out of his mouth. I do not believe it. And the funny thing is, his fan base didn't say shit. They didn't like, yo, you went too far, none of that. So shout out to Rob Level. Now I'm going to move on from the person I was talking about before. So now I'm moving on to Rob Level. So shout out to Rob Level, a smart rapper. I'm going to be honest with y'all. We'll see how this goes. I hopefully don't need him, but most likely, if I have the means to do it, I am going to join his. He got like a little class, like a little course. I might go ahead and join that because, yo, this dude right here, man, he's solid for sure. He's like he's really solid. He really cares. He's very encouraging. He's gonna tell you like it is though. Like, I remember the video, and he didn't name the name out of courtesy, but he was going through this person's social media, and this person was a rap artist, and he was like, yo, like, you don't have nothing. He didn't have his shit together. He didn't have nothing that said he was a rapper, a music artist, nothing. And then he was coming to Rob Level. He was calling Rob on a call with Rob Level for advice, and he was talking to his team about it. He was like, yo, just don't do this. So what I love about Rob Level is that he's going to give you the real. He's not going to sugarcoat shit. But what I also love is that at the end of the day, he's going to be fair. He's going to actually be encouraging, and he actually gives you advice that really, really helps you and is solid. Right, and goes out of his way to go above and beyond and giving you shit that, most people that are in his position giving out advice for the music industry and shit like that won't give you. But he'll go out his way to do it like that. Like, the dude really cares. He's really solid. I hopefully won't need his classes, but if I have the means to do it, I'm definitely going to go about it because he's amazing. 100%. He's absolutely amazing. Even if I just do a call, I save up money for that. Like, I'm definitely going to be on that 100% sure. So, shout out to Rob Level. Really helped me keep moving forward and encourage me to go forward my music career. And from Chicago, too. So, shout out to him. Next person I'm going to talk about that really helped me throughout my journey is Kaylani. Now, in the beginning, she didn't help me in my music career. It was more of a mental health thing. So, one thing, and the funny thing is, it's like, I remember sitting at home, and I remember, I think it was freshman or sophomore year. Now, around that time, I was listening to, like, I wasn't even listening to fucking music with songs with lyrics. I was listening to, like, beats, like Styles T, Madera Mark, Tony Sway. I was on those guys. I think, who else? Mean SK a little bit. I was doing, and then a little bit of Winston on the beat. I was listening to like the stars of the anime simp, and I listened to a little bit of Killing Spree, I Am Blue Gang. I got into his discography a little bit later on, but that's a story for another day. Okay. But yeah, I was on those guys. So I just heard "Hold Me by the Heart." I didn't know that at the time that was the name of the song. But I was searching for the song. I was just going through Kehlani's discography, and then I realized, I'm like, damn. While I'm searching for this one song, there's so many other songs that just as good as the ones that I'm searching. And mind you, I didn't have a favorite R&B artist. I didn't have a favorite. Like, I really didn't have a favorite. Like, Cameron was my favorite rapper, but listening to Kehlani's work, this woman's work, I was like, damn. Like, I've never had anybody's music hit me like that ever. And then slowly but surely, I started listening to her new project because it was around March, April-ish during the stay-home order. And then she had It Was Good Until It Wasn't. I heard that project in full. Then I went back to her old shit, and I finally found Hold Me by the Heart, and I listened to the whole Sweet Sexy Savage album in full, and I started listening to it. I said, yo, this is my favorite fucking artist. And then it just went from like, okay, this person's music sounds really good, and then I was able to connect with this person, hearing a little bit of their story, Kehlani's story, and then really paying attention to the lyrics and the shit the words that she's putting in her song. And I'm like, damn, like, she wears her heart on her sleeve like I do. She's almost too forgiving. She forgives the wrong people. Always got these toxic motherfuckers in our lives that, like, we love hard. Like, our love is hard, our loyalty is hard. So when we give it to that individual, it's like, we'll do anything to kind of keep that relationship, going, even when it's not even when it's destroying us. And I was like, damn, like, I don't relate to everything that she's saying, because there's certain aspects that I can't relate to because that's her life. But like, damn, like, overall, I could relate to her, right? And the biggest thing, there was two monumental things that I, maybe three. The first one, she was on a Breakfast Club, right? And this was around the time I was really going through it mentally. And she says that she was having anxiety issues and shit like that. And she would always look at her daughter Adea and how calm she was. And she would look at her and say, well, if my baby is calm, then her daughter is calm, then I would have to be calm too, right? Because she was going through a lot in the middle of trying to, get this album released and shit like that. And also, the quarantine messed up, fuck with everybody, right? So, stop touring and all of that. The second thing is, I watched the video, and the funny thing is, Kehlani's the only artist, I swear to God, I can listen to her song and be like, I'm gonna skip this. And I would hear a snippet again of that song that I skipped like maybe months later. I'm like, what the fuck is that song? And I was like, oh shit, I skipped it. Then listen to the whole thing, I'm like, why the fuck would I skip that? And I would put that in my play. I swear to God, I've never done that with any other artist besides Kehlani. She's the only person that, like, I could skip a song, I listen to it later on, I'm like, yo, what the fuck was I on? This song is fire. And like, it's just been an ever going process from there. And like, I just became a super fan of Kehlani. And the other aspect she's helped me with, besides the mental health thing, she really gave me a feeling of like self-worth and really just kind of like really uplifted me. And to a certain extent, like there was a couple songs like Hold Me by the Heart and then The Letter that she was, I think it was You Shouldn't Be Here, she had that on her album. Those two songs at that particular time always made me fucking cry, because it would just remind me of the tough times that I was dealing with. And it would come to a point where like, yo, she's helping me, but I can't really listen to her. I had to take fucking 3 to 6, I had to take 3 months to stop listening to her music because her shit would always hit home with me. And then later on down the line, I got to be mentally strong to the point where I can listen to her music and it will still hit home for me, but it won't be to the point where I'm just completely fucking breaking down. You know what I mean? So the other part is she helped me really go forward in my music career and just go pursue it to the fullest. So there was a video that had like a snippet, I think it was like an HP commercial or some shit like that. And she was talking about how during, you know, because tours were shut down and the stay-at-home order, she signed Atlantic. So Atlantic was telling her like, hey, with the It Was Good Until It Wasn't album, we're going to do the best we can to help push it forward so we can release, but we're limited as far as what we can do for you, right? A lot of people that sign labels, they're like, shit, well, you know, there's nothing really I can do, because if they can't do anything, then like I'm just stuck. She didn't do that. She went out of her way to make sure that she had a successful release, and not only that, you know, what was really like humbling through the whole process was like watching fucking YouTube videos. Mind you, she's a big artist. She's famous and she's done a lot. Just imagine a famous ass person doing exactly what a regular person would do when they going out. They're not using any industry connections or somebody they got in the background to help them. They're using YouTube videos. And through YouTube videos and her learning, her purchasing equipment, and her, you know, having her friends help her with that too, she learned how to shoot her own videos. And the videos she shot were outstanding, and she created her own Honey Shot Productions. And slowly but surely, she's becoming not only a great artist, she's a professional videographer. So like that was really inspiring, and I remember to this day. I wish I had saved that picture. I don't know why I fucking did it, but she had her back. It was around that time of It Was Good Until It Wasn't, like around that, you know, release point, April, May-ish, June-ish, I guess, so, somewhere around that. And she had her back turned, but in front of her was a desktop computer with a big screen. It was like a bunch of monitors and shit like that. And I was like, that moment, that picture was inspiring. I don't know why the fuck to this day I should have saved that picture. But that was such an inspiring moment, and it was just like, wow, like, you know, she's back there with studio monitors and shit behind a computer at her house, and I'm like, yo, if she can go and do that, then I'm like, there's no excuse for why you can't go out and go get yours. So just from mental health perspective, moving forward as a human being, growing out of the shit, because honestly, I haven't even gotten over the shit that I'm dealing with now. Oh yeah, another thing I love about Kehlani too is that like she got this edge to her too. So it's not just like, oh, she's just a sweetheart. She got like this little nasty edge to her that I kind of fuck with and respect. And it's not like something that really was present in R&B music before. It's like kind of like very watered down, very PG, but she's kind of like brought like this kind of like fuck the world kind of attitude, and I really resonated with that. So, you know, obviously that wasn't me before. Before I was non-confrontational as fuck, very timid. But then, you know, later on down the line, going through a lot of shit, got tired of being humiliated, and I started developing a chip on my shoulder, and just really just kind of just trying to grow into a man, and no longer allow motherfuckers to just do whatever the fuck they want to me, right? So shout out to Kehlani, shout out to Rob Level. Those two have been very, very instrumental in me, you know, moving forward. Not only just through the music career aspect, but just as evolving as a person. So shout out to those two. Y'all been huge. So let's quickly talk about, not really quickly, but let's talk about confidence and how it can hurt you, right? So I just talked about how currently I don't have a support system. Okay, I don't have a support system. As far as money is concerned, I don't really have that at all. I maybe got one person. Like, my father believes in me. I can't really count on who else believes in me. I really don't. Matter of fact, I don't count. That's the only person I feel like really believes in me, and then obviously myself. But realistically, I'm the only motherfucker that believes in me. I'm the only motherfucker that, like I said earlier, believes and knows that I'm going to be the best motherfucking hip-hop and R&B artist in the goddamn world. Period, point at the end. Okay? And believes in my skill set, right? And yeah, I fell down a bunch of times. Yeah, I've wasted $1,500 fucking dollars on, you know, of my hard-earned money. Yeah, you know, recently I had somebody fucking stole money from me. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, $100 may seem like minuscule to somebody that got that shit that's like pocket change, but to somebody that worked hard for their money, you know, and has to work at a job that not only do I not fucking belong, I don't want to be there, and I don't need to be there. Like I'm my purpose as far as making music. Like I found the purpose, I found the calling, right? So I don't fucking need to be there because in this calling and this purpose, I excel at it. I'm not an average motherfucking musician. I'm a great. I have the potential to be an all-time great. The thing is about when I finally get to where I want to be, which is on top. It's about staying consistent, staying focused, removing anybody, whether that be a male or female, that would get in the way of me being an all-time great, and really staying consistent and keep producing the same hungry music that I've been going for the most part, right? So with this confidence shit, you know, you gotta have it, because there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that will really, really make you feel bad and really make fun of you, especially in the beginning when you don't have results. A lot of motherfuckers out here will make fun of you for being an artist. And make fun of you, be like, that's why you broke as hell. And make fun of you when you possibly can make a shitty song. And they will make fun of you. They will let you have it. And they will write you off. Like, mind you, it's only, you could just start. And it could be your first, you could be 2 weeks into making music. And you just put out a beat. Or you put out a, well, I don't know about too much about the producer shit. But I am an artist. So I could put out a song 2 weeks into me learning, and it can be ass. Songwriting came to me a little bit earlier than I expected. I always thought I was going to be weak at hooks. Hooks is actually, not only to this day, one of my strongest assets, and I truthfully believe there's not a lot of people that are professional that not only can outright me as a whole, but can make better hooks than me. Like, my hook game is fucking legendary. Like, it'll kill Peter Pan in a minute. That was a corny ass joke. Anyway, and here's the thing. You can say, well, you're a hypocrite because it took you time to learn that. You know, to this day, I always feel like I'm a crazy motherfucker, because I say to myself, and I tell motherfuckers all the time, I'm the fucking best. Motherfuckers be out there comparing me to art. They be like, yeah, like, well, you say you better than Polo G, you say you better than the Baby, a little bit like whatever. Like, they'll tell me, they be like, yeah, well, why don't you say that in the hood and then see the reaction you're going to get, right? And I'll tell them, I say, yo, I'll say that shit, and I don't give a fuck what anybody's reaction is. You know, and a lot of people look at me, and they look at how I was in the past, and they're like, and even me looking at myself back in the day, I would never envision myself not only making R&B music, or not only making hip-hop music, just making any music in general, but nobody believed, okay, this dude was going to be a hip-hop and R&B artist. I never envisioned that for myself, and I damn sure, you know, there's a lot of people out there that didn't envision me being this way and feel like that I'm wasting my potential. You know, a lot of people, like, when it comes to doing the arts, especially like in music, they're like, you taking the easy route, the way out, right? Nobody understands that when you pour, it's fucking hard, right? You gotta go upgrade, make sure you got a good mic. If you don't have that, you need to go to a studio session. Studio sessions are expensive as fuck, right? Then not only that, that's only the recording aspect of it. You need to go pay to go get your shit mixed and mastered, right? And that doesn't come cheap, right? It does not, mix and master is not fucking cheap. And it's even more when you are a freelancer, right? It's like roughly $400 minimum, but not really. Like, you would honestly need to have with you at least $500 a pop for one song, okay? And not to mention this, I don't have anybody giving me I got a couple people in my family that are doing music, and they know I do music. They just don't give a fuck about what I'm doing. But listen, I don't care about that. I don't hold that against them. I know for a fact that, number one, I'm better than them. Not only do I know that I'm better than them, I know for a fact that, you know, I care about what I'm doing, and that's what matters, right? And I developed a sense of independence of like, hey, if I'm not going to get what I gotta get done, if I'm not going to go out there and go make sure it's being taken care of, nobody's going to do that for me, okay? So I had to realize that early. So I was like, you know what? Stop relying on motherfuckers to like, you know, like, yo, like, I know you did music, so then you can tell me any tips. No. Get your ass on YouTube and go figure that shit out. Like, whatever, go figure out what it is in the music industry that you need to go learn more about, that you can apply right now. Go look it up, take some notes, and go apply it when it's time to apply it. Okay? So, it's not going to be easy. Motherfuckers going to laugh at you. You may even have like this weird artistic style. You may got like a strange flow that's like different from everybody else. And motherfuckers are going to laugh. until that bank account start rolling in. And hopefully you do the right thing, and when the bank account, when the bank account start rolling, also more expensive. I mean, we're not even done, right? Then you gotta have your own computer. Like I bought my own computer, bought my own interface. I still haven't bought any fucking acoustic treatment for my room. To this day, I don't have acoustic treatment. I never perform without it. It's just like I take a broken fucking closet door, put it behind my mic, and feel like that's going to help with the acoustic treatment. It does not. You have to actually buy it for the room. But if I actually have to buy a good one, it's going to be expensive as fuck. Something like in between the range of $500, $700. I don't have that shit. And if I have $500, $700, it won't be spitting that shit on no fucking acoustic treatment. It'll be on some other shit like running ads and shit like that, right? And the key to the game is how people, understand it, they are in it, but, for amateur, they don't really get it. Visibility is the name of the game, right? Don't fucking give up because you didn't get 1 million views off your first song or the first video you put on YouTube, right? You can get that. That can happen. You can strike gold and get lucky right away, right? But also think about it this way. If you strike gold and get lucky right away and go viral right away, now you have to start making a decision, right? Am I going to go sign with a record label that's going to give me, a certain amount for this song, and then now I'm kind of, here's the thing, okay? My job is not to say fuck record labels or bash record labels. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying independent's better. No, because some people can handle being independent. Some people can't handle being independent, and they need to be under some sort of record deal where there's already structure set in place for the default. And then when they're under that, then they can go and branch out and do their own thing. Or maybe they won't because it's contract they signed, right? But it's a journey. This music shit is a journey, right? I had to learn what the fuck branding was, right? Branding is not just having an artist name and a few catchy slogans. Branding is how you dress. Branding is the emotions that your music gives off. Branding is your beat selection. Branding is the topics you talk about in your music. Branding is what you do on social media, what you do outside of making the music that contributes to your brand as a whole. Like, is this person's behavior outside now hopefully it's genuine, but is this person's behavior outside of making music consistent with his music, consistent with his brand, consistent with his name, right? That's branding, right? Now the key to it is to get people to buy into your branding, right? That's where visibility comes in. So don't give up because your first song didn't make a hit. Because listen, if somebody strikes gold right away, they gotta decide, hey, do I need to learn more about the music industry first, or should I just go in for the first opportunity that gets to me and then learn on the fly? And then maybe it might be too late for you to learn on the fly because there's so much shit coming at you, and because you didn't do your due diligence and really figuring out, should I just take this right away or continue learning and try to build upon the buzz that I currently got going viral off of that one song, freestyle, whatever that may be. Okay? It takes a lot of confidence putting yourself out there. I have a lot of self-esteem issues with myself and about the way I look. I had to overcome them, right? I had to get over the fact that I didn't like fucking Instagram. I didn't want to take pictures and do a video of myself every fucking day. But I know that I really want to make it in this music industry, so I'm going to do what I have to do to make it, because the niggas that want it, they're going to get it. The niggas that don't want it, don't want to get it. They're not going to get it, right? But here's the thing about confidence as well, right? Because confidence can take you far. Confidence can help you make the moves. Because if you're not confident, you're not going to be able to make the moves you need to go make. You're not going to be able to take the initiative to go move to the next step that's going to get you to the top. Now, somebody who's overconfident doesn't listen to criticism, doesn't want to get better, feel like that, oh, okay, well, I got all this shit right here, so, with all the shit that I got, that's good enough. And then, even when they're not getting results, they don't think, well, I need to go try something else. They're like, no, I'm going to keep pushing this over and over again. And even if they get critics, because, when it comes to visibility aspects, some people don't even get the comments about, this shit is ass, make better music, why be better? Like, they don't even get that shit. Some people just get a bunch of views and no likes and dislikes. We can't do dislikes on YouTube anymore, but that's beside the point. Some people don't even get that, right? So when you get that engagement where you get a comment section there and letting you know they're engaging with you and letting you know where your music stands, you know, you have to decide whether or not, hey, fuck what these haters are talking about, these select few haters are talking about. I know what I'm doing with this music shit. I'm great at what I do. You gotta have that. Same thing with T-Pain and Usher, right? Motherfuckers out here like Usher was talking about some T-Pain real music. No, he didn't. I think he's an icon. He's a pioneer. I don't think he gets the flowers he deserves, and he is very critical and monumental as far as pushing new age forward, right? It takes a lot of confidence for a Playboy Cardi to push that kind of unconventional music that he pushes, right? So on and so forth. It takes a lot of confidence to be yourself and to put yourself out there and to not give a fuck about and not move based on what social media is telling you, right? Because even when you get famous, right, now you got 10,000 motherfuckers that are just, you know, ain't doing shit with their life, gonna have something to say about you. Your job is to not give a fuck about that and continue focus on what you focus on. Because you don't know these motherfuckers out here. You don't know them and they don't know you. Just focus on what you can control. Now, overconfidence is a bad thing because you're not going to make the right moves. You're not going to make the right judgment. And I had to learn this overall. And that's how I kept growing, right? Now I know how to cut breaths correctly because I remember sitting in sessions and, you know, fucking up breaths. And I would get mad at the engineer for not cutting the breaths correctly. But no. What I should have did was move further down when I was punching in. And I learned how to punch in the correct way too. I also learned that you need to separate your vocals into buses. You can't put everything under one bus, right? I learned how to do better job of making sure the performance takes actually sound good. I learned, you know, that I actually tend to make mouth noises. So, you know, be more wary of that and try not to make them, or make sure that it's minimal, or make sure that the mouth noises is not where you're actually saying a word. So there's so much that I had to learn on the fly. I learned how to market the shit. I learned what the purpose of running ads, the purpose of, okay, how do you market your music? Well, it's not just spamming, right? I didn't use to spam as far as like putting my comment under shit that has nothing to do with, you know, asking for music. It's just like any post I would ask for music, I would put my music under there, you know, as a post. And I realized that shit got me nowhere because nobody was fucking listening. I had to learn that all these promo companies that say, hey, we want to make your song blow up, to actually fucking ignore them because they don't actually work. Because I tried it for myself one time. I paid for a service and I didn't get a comment. All I got was more fucking promotion companies telling me, hey, you know, let's do business. And, you know, I didn't get it. It's like, oh, this is great. This is ass. This is off of a song. I think it was off of Rose Gold. This is off of a song that people, you know, took too early as pretty good. Now, granted, it's not perfect because, like I said, I put it in the comments with the engineer. I'm like, hey, make sure that all the hooks are one take. The person didn't do that. It's still a great song. People tend to overlook that and just really loved it. But I didn't get, when I paid for a service to get it promoted, there was not one comment, not one like, not dislike, not too many people clicking the link to go listen to my song. So those are red flags right away, right? Because even if my shit was ass, somebody would say something. So promotion companies don't fucking work. Go spend the money on the ads. Go market your shit. Do content like what I'm doing. Like I'm filming YouTube videos now. I'm being on Instagram more now, right? Do some freestyles. So freestyling it ain't that great. We working on that. So that's why I don't post as many freestyles like that. Covers. I have some rough ones in the beginning. I might have to probably erase, but like I probably maybe do some covers in the future, right? Go record yourself in the studio. If in my case it's gonna be a home studio, right? So do that to build your brand up. Don't sit up there and spend money on fucking promotion companies, playlist pushers, who the only thing that's gonna do is get your ass banned from Spotify. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Like, comment, subscribe before I kick y'all asses. I'm out of here. I hope my story helps y'all move forward. And then, you know, there's gonna be some great content coming up. The next video should be a reaction of the Eagles and the Jets. I heard Gardner Minshew did really, really well, and I heard the Eagles got the dub, so we'll be reacting off of that, alright?